Now, it's unclear when the judge will deliver her ruling in relation to the motion in this case, but it should not affect the overall lawsuit against Border Patrol. In Fresno, I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.
If they have evidence that someone is in the country unlawfully and they know that that person is here in violation of an immigration law, nothing in the preliminary injunction stops them from doing that kind of targeted arrest. But they cannot do sweeps. They cannot grab people because they're brown.
As part of an injunction on Border Patrol in California, the agency must now comply with set standards put before them, including increased documentation of stops and arrests, as well as training practices.
So we can evaluate after the fact whether the Fourth Amendment was complied with, whether they complied with the Constitution.
The injunction was placed back in April after the United Farm Workers sued the agency, arguing its tactics in Kern County violated Fourth Amendment rights, allegedly basing stops and arrests on discriminate matters such as race. Nearly 10 months later, attorneys for the UFW argued Border Patrol failed to properly document stops and arrests during a July incident at a Home Depot in Sacramento, a requirement under the injunction.
The way Border Patrol conducted this raid is that they assumed that there would be undocumented people at Home Depot based on no evidence but a hunch. And their tactic, their strategy, was to jump out of vans at people, either in full military garb or with no markings at all, see who runs and grab them.
Attorneys for Border Patrol who appeared virtually argued that each arrest was documented, claiming that met the requirements set before them. During the hearing, a judge reviewed the arrest reports as well as video of the Sacramento incident. The judge noted in court that it was difficult to determine which individual report corroborated which arrest seen in the video, arguing that the documentation was not individualized as required.
Instead, somebody, I don't know who, wrote a script of what happened on July 17th, and then they copied and pasted it 10 or 11 times so that none of the individualized details are there, which is what the preliminary injunction required.
Now, it's unclear when the judge will deliver her ruling in relation to the motion in this case, but it should not affect the overall lawsuit against Border Patrol. In Fresno, I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.